Wings of pride. The feathers along my arms ruffle happily, filled with the vibrance and warmth of the loves nestled against my chest. I feel their hearts beat alongside mine, each one tapping a faint marching rhythm of their own. Sounds of rain crashing against glass fills the empty silence around us. Thousands upon thousands of tiny liquid gemstones scattering the early evening twilight across this space. My hand draws small circles across the forms resting in my embrace, admiring the moon, the calm as my mind is left to wander. Somewhere far away, where the sun has yet to set, a soul whose heart has broken begins to heal. Their pain, their fear, and their doubts have claimed them in a terrible storm. Yet here, in this space where reality fades away and blends with dreams, they find shelter from it all. My eyes alight on their now sleeping forms, held within my wings. For how long have I wished to fly? How many times have I stared at the clouds in the sky and wondered how it might feel to glide along their lengths? How often have I stared at the cosmos in these quiet nights, where not even moonlight shines? Ever since I was young, I have craved that freedom, that hope, that feeling of letting wind rush across my face in cold, icy gusts far above the world. I wanted for so long to see the world from high above and know the lands and seas as the birds do. Yet, for all that hoping and dreaming, I never took flight. My feet remained locked to the earth, trudging along like all those around me. I loved, I lost, and I dreamed. I remember the day I shattered, broken like glass into a million tiny pieces by one whose carelessness plunged me into the deepest ocean. I remember the pain of loss, of trying so hard to be good and loving above all else for the ones I desired. I remember the moments of never doing enough, never being enough. I remember the wounds I suffered for the sake of those too blind to see. I remember the sacrifices I made, losing the pieces of my passion and pride, bit by bit, till all that was left was a trembling, scared child. Firsts I will never get back. The moments that should have been intimate trust, poisoned by guilt and fear of reprimand. I remember the hope dying from my eyes like fading embers, standing upon a precipice from which there could be no return. And I remember the day it changed. The day when I looked to the sky and remembered my wish. I remember the day I chose to stay. To stay here in this world where so much suffering exists. Where struggle and loss are unavoidable. I arose from the depths, lowly upon legs weakened by grief and doubt, but still standing. I turned my eyes away from the empty loneliness of my loss, stepped forward into a new life. And there I found my feathers. That which I had dreamed of. Quill by quill, found their way into my heart. When I looked into the sky, it was no longer with yearning for a fate I could never reach. I stared at the clouds and the stars above, and I promised them this. One day, I will fly with you all. I will soar through the cosmic void above and learn every single star's name. I will know the feeling of every cloudy wisp that trails through the blue sea of day. And I will love every single one. For they are beautiful and unique. I smile at the stars that dazzle my eyes. Here I am, in a realm above it all. I have found my feathers, each and every one carrying the hopes and dreams of all I encounter. I have grown my heart, so large and loving that no tide could ever drown it again. I have swept up the broken pieces of myself, rebuilding my soul into a new shape. I feel cracks that remain, fractal fissures that will never go away. There are parts of myself that will remain gone. Yet, in their absence, the light that shines within my heart becomes a prismatic spread of countless hues. I have found my wings, letting me soar into the skies I wished to know. And in those skies, I found the stars I love above all else. Theirs are the fragile lights that dazzle my eyes. Theirs are the smiles that crack through my shell. Theirs are the hopes that hold my head high. Theirs are the tides of sadness that I know all too well. Theirs are the dreams that bring joy to my heart. Theirs are the pains I want to share, letting the tears dry upon my shoulders. Theirs are the stories I want to know and to tell. I hold these friends of mine close, feeling their presence though the air may be empty. They are here with me, bonded in this moment by a feeling of love across any distance. They are the ones who mend my heart with their words. They are the loving eyes that admire my every step. They are the hands that hold mine in my loneliest moments. They are the ones I love, who gave me the wings I always wished to have. Wings of pride, stretching across the starry skies. The end.